This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
What is Cafe Mocha? Cafe Mocha is experts, celebrities.
What's up? This is Belle Bit DeVoe.
Yours truly, Idris Elba.
This is Fantasia.
This is In Vogue.
This is India Ari.
So much more. All from a woman's perspective.
What flavor are you, baby?
This is Cafe Mocha.
Cafe Mocha celebrating 15 years, and to show our appreciation, we're giving you a chance to win a vacation at Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando. That's starting March 31st. And speaking of Disney World, Yo-Yo is down in Orlando riding the rides and having a good time with her girl, Ebony. We'll be checking in with them throughout the show.
I didn't know that Disney was this huge.
Yeah. So Walt Disney World has 4 theme parks.
Okay.
We have over 25 different resorts. Mm-hmm. Each of those resorts, they have a different theme. So, whatever theme you want to go for, like, for example, at Animal Kingdom Lodge, they have, like, all the animals and conservation.
I know.
We have water parks here, too. We have golf courses, if you like golf courses. Or, of course, if you like shopping, if you like dining, we have a whole district called Disney Springs. Walt Disney World is so huge, and this is great for all families of all ages, doesn't matter who you are.
See, what I love about it is the fact that Disney's been magical for about over 50 years, right?
Yeah.
How do you keep the magic going, though?
That's what we do. We're storytellers. So let me give you a quick story, if you don't mind, okay?
Go ahead.
So I always say everybody has their own stories, right? So I have my own stories, too. So the first 2 times, and the only 2 times my parents came to Disney, it was during summertime. The first one they brought me when I was about 7 years old, and the second one when I was 17 years old. So up to this day, I kid you not, I still hold memories from both visits, including the one when I was 7 years old. I still remember holding my dad's hand and walking into the Peter Pan ride at the Magic Kingdom. And during that first visit when I was 7 years old, my mom always tells me that I told her, Mom, I love this place so much that when I grow up, I want to work here. And look at me working here now. And this is who we are. This is what we do. That's the magic. Everybody who works here, we believe in the magic creates.
I believe in the magic, too. I love it. It feels magical.
It does, right?
I mean, right. Now, how can a family afford the magical moment?
Yeah, so right now, currently, we do have a lot of offers, right?
Okay.
If you want to know all of the offers that we have, you can always visit our webpage at disneyworld.com/offers, and you will actually be able to see all the offers going on right now. But for example, one of those offers, if a family comes here for 5 nights or more and stay at any of some selected Disney resorts, you actually will get a 30% discount on your total fare at those resorts. But if you decide to come for like a 3-day weekend escape, for example, there's also discounted rates like 20-25%. There's also ticket discounts. There's a lot of discounts all the time. So it's always a good idea to get advantage of those discounts. But again, it doesn't matter how old you are. If you believe in magic, you have to be here at Walt Disney World. This is where the magic comes through.
Are there any secret upcoming attractions that you can tell us about?
Anything else that I am allowed to talk to you, I can probably tell you off the air. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that.
Well, thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
It's Cafe Mocha. Yo-Yo is broadcasting from Disney World in Orlando along with her buddy Ebony. They stopped to talk to Disney Ambassador Shannon Conrad.
Now, listen. I have looked you up. I love your voice. I hear the magic. I know you are a dreamer. What led you to Walt Disney? I mean, because you're from California, and now you are here in Florida. What brought you here? Tell us a little bit about your journey.
Oh my gosh, how much time do we have? So I moved out here after I graduated from Cal State Bakersfield to pursue my Disney College program with the Disney College program.
Okay, yeah.
So worked at Mission Space Attractions at Epcot, and I just fell in love with the company, but most importantly, the cast members, which is why I wanted to pursue being an ambassador, because where else can I be in a space to represent all all the incredible work that our cast members do each and every day than by holding this title as a Disney ambassador. So the rest has been history. I come from the world of human resources, and now lovely to say that I'm one of the Walt Disney World ambassadors for 2024-2025.
There's so many attractions, so many resorts, so many things to see. I mean, I'm in awe just knowing that there's more to see. Have you seen it all?
Oh.
And what is your favorite attraction?
Oh, why you have to do me like that?
I know,
oh my gosh. I didn't know this was a hot seat. I just got so hot I had to stand up. I mean, I have been fortunate enough to be part of a lot of incredible experiences during my ambassadorship, and it really is hard for me to pick one thing that I love about our parks and resorts. But I have to give a shout out to Tiana's Bayou Adventure, because Princess Tiana, like, she is my princess, she's your princess, but I truly know and feel she's the princess of the people.
Yes.
Because at Tiana's Bayou Adventure, we are seeing the next chapter of Tiana's story. So yes, we're dropping to the bayou, that incredible 50-foot drop, but our girl is now an entrepreneur. Our girl is a community leader, and she is advocating that if you ever had a dream, or you have a dream currently, you can achieve that dream and then keep on moving to that next level, that next step. So I have to say Tiana's Bayou Adventure, or Tron Light Cycle Run if you're into roller coasters and you're a thrill seeker. I see you over there. I see you over there. You can hop on board the grid, and you can hop on board the bike, and you are racing on the grid. And then Country Bear Jamboree is such a nostalgic attraction that was reimagined last year. And though I love the old school Country Bear, I am so impressed by the new one, because we have incorporated some of our own Disney songs to a different feel that I never even thought I would feel the vibes. Where, like, even being here for 10 years, again, from California, whenever I step through the gates, my inner child is full of glee. Like, I came to play, I came to have a good time, and I came to immerse myself in the magic like our guests get to do each and every day. Continue on dreaming big and keep shooting for the stars.
With a little pixie dust, right?
Little pixie dust.
That's queen. Yay!
Sprinkle me, man.
Yes.
Sprinkle me, man.
You're having a great time at Disney World Resort. Coming soon. Starting March 31st, you can register to win a trip to Disney World Resort from Cafe Mocha.
Morlani, Yo-Yo, and Angelique. We got you, standing in solidarity. Only on Cafe Mocha. Radio from a woman's perspective.
Some people say magic is for kids, and I say they haven't had that Walt Disney World Resort magic yet. The all-new Tiana's Bayou Adventure is giving classic New Orleans with swinging jazz and rolling good times. And you can't just visit Magic Kingdom Park, see Mickey, and go home. No, explore exotic lands at Epcot, see real lions at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park, and cinematic classics at Disney's Hollywood Studios. The magic is all yours at Disney, so show up like you came to play. Visit DisneyWorld.com/came to play.
Standing in solidarity from a woman's perspective. It's Cafe Mocha.
Welcome to Cafe Mocha on the go. Your girl Yo-Yo and Ebony is in the building. We are having this magical moment at Disney. And in front of us, who do we have?
Jamela Boyd.
Hi, Jamela. And what is your title at Disney World?
So I am the Senior Marketing Strategy Manager for Multicultural, specifically for Walt Disney World. So I focus on the Black consumer.
You focus on the Black. How do you do that? How do you focus on the Black consumer?
So through insights, we target looking at different age demographics, trying to understand the nuances of the Black consumer, what they like, what they don't like. And through Came to Play, I'll say that we found that a lot of Black consumers felt like they didn't have experiences for me and my family. They might have felt that there was certain representation that wasn't here. And we created this campaign, and it's a movement. We've evolved it to a movement and initiative to show that Black joy is on full display at Walt Disney World Resort, and we're inviting these guests to come and show up authentically as themselves. We want them to own, their experiences, own the park, and have just a magical time when they're here and feel welcomed, feel that they are supposed to be here, and that's what we've been getting with that campaign.
Now, how long has this campaign been in the parks?
So we kicked it off 2 years ago.
Okay.
So this is in the second iteration of the campaign.
And how's it going?
It's going amazing. Like, we are seeing an amazing response to it, that people are, their minds are changing, because they're like, oh wait, I didn't know that experience was there, or I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know.
Well, tell us about some of the experiences.
Sure.
What can they do?
So we have at Magic Kingdom Park, we have Tiana's Bayou attraction.
Okay.
We have Tron, if they like thrills, we have Tron Life Cycle Run. You can also do character encounters with Princess Tiana at Fairy Tale Princess Hall. At Animal Kingdom, there's live entertainment. They have the Festival of the Lion King.
I was out there partying.
They have the TNTM drummers. Through Disney Springs, there's culinary experiences. So you have Chef Art Smith's Homecoming. that mac and cheese, the collard greens, the fried chicken.
Okay, food.
You know.
Where is this?
I'm gonna say it again. Chef Art Smith's Homecoming. That's at Disney Springs.
Okay.
But through that, I mean, it's all about the experiences that, you know, they might want to go to Disney Hollywood Studios and partake in Star Wars Rise of Resistance. So it just depends on what they want to do, but they are open to experience all of the magic of Walt Disney World.
Out of all the different experiences, what is your favorite one?
I have to say Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Really?
Because I feel like they did a great job of the animatronics behind. They pulled out her story so you can kind of see who Princess Tiana was, right? This business owner. You have that New Orleans flair as well. So I feel like it's just a great attraction for anyone, any age, from small kids to adults. So I feel like that is probably one of my favorite. And I love Princess Tiana.
Oh, same here. She's my queen. She's amazing.
Yes.
So tell us, though, what is something that you hear back, one of your favorite feedbacks that you hear from people that are able to, you know, experience the culture and experience the magic of Disney on the Black side of it?
So I'll give you a quick example. We had a fam recently, and we had some influencers come and bring their families, and they was so, like, I guess, shocked that there were so many things that they could do. And we had a family reunion. We had a cookout on property for them.
Wait, what?
We had a DJ. We had spades over there in the corner. It was such a family, because we wanted it to be a family reunion theme to show that we came to play. Right, we wanted it and gave them other experiences like you guys are getting as well. But it was just having that moment to say that we could actually do this on Disney property. This is something that if someone wanted to come and reserve an area, potentially they could. You know what I mean?
I didn't think they can do that, honestly, reserve an area to just have fun.
All you have to say is we came to play.
We came to play.
We came to play. I love that Disney has decided to be inclusive,
yes.
And to include everyone, just that personal touch. I've been talking about it, the restaurant Sanaa,
yes.
Just smelling the curry, going to the restaurant down in the Jamba House.
Jico.
Yes.
Amazing food.
Oh my God, the oxtails.
Yes.
You're talking about feeling at home.
Yes.
And, you know, the chefs were so friendly, so inviting, to say, hey, listen, there's two kinds of oatmeals. There's one with coconut milk, and there's one, made a different way, which allows other guests to feel invited. And, and particularly us.
Yes.
I felt like I was welcome.
And they honor, like, if you have dietary needs, they honor that. You know, we have a lot of Black chefs that create these inspiring dishes as well. I was looking to see if there was one here.
We spoke to Chef Savage.
Amazing.
Yes.
Oh my God. His macaroni cheese that he has made before is amazing.
Oh my
so
goodness.
he's one of many that we have that create these inspiring dishes as well.
And the ears.
Yes.
I mean, Wakanda Forever.
Yes.
I mean, these are I just thought it was just so amazing. They're a part of my collection.
She has a collection of ears.
I have a
whole
collection of ears. I have a collection of ears, and these ears, for the listeners, they are, how would you describe these ears that I'm wearing?
I would say, because it is giving you a little bit of Lion King in there too, but I would say that's a different iteration of Wakanda, because the ones I actually have are black, and it has like the little stones like on there, and there's purple in there, so it reminds you of
that's Wakanda,
right?
Yeah.
I walked in saying Wakanda Forever, and I had to get them. And I said, whatever the price, I'm getting them, because like you said, to be included, to feel that vibe. So that means it's working. I mean, the response that you've been getting from visitors, has it been amazing?
And
Tell us about it.
So I've encountered some people that they're like, when I tell them where I work, they're like, oh my God, I love Disney. And I've had some people here say, like, this was my first time here. And I asked them, like, what was your experience? Like, how were you treated? And they said that I really felt, someone told me, they was like, I really felt like it was an authentic experience, but I felt like this was home. Someone said, I felt like I was home and I was welcomed. And that's what we want. We want you to come as you are, to let loose, right? You're not coming and you're walking around like, oh, can I go over there, or can I? No, we want you to feel at home. As soon as you walk through the door, we are welcoming you to experience anything you want to experience. If you don't know about experiences, we're here to tell you about them and to share that, so that you and your family can come back. And if you miss something, we want you to come back again, right? That is the thing too. We want people to feel that, no matter what, you're going to have the best. And we want to make it magical. Like,
and we're feeling it.
I've gone to DC. I've gone to other places where I've had events, and it's like, oh my God, I remember when. And I remember when my mom, I remember when my dad, and it's these moments that's what makes me happy and proud to work here, because I'm helping to create some of those moments.
Talking about creating this moment, let's talk about this Disney Dreamers Academy, which I think is so special. Please tell us about it.
Yeah, so it's in its 18th year. It started in 2008, and basically what it is, it's every spring, and it's starting March 26th, we are bringing 100 underrepresented high school students to Walt Disney World to experience this annual mentorship program. We bring in celebrities, we bring in industry leaders from science, tech, music, arts, law, you name it, medicine. We bring them in to connect with these kids, to pour into them. They go through networking sessions, they have living labs, they have image makeovers. We had Misa Hilton here, we had Jerome Lamar that comes every year, just pouring into these students. And they even get time to spend in the park every day. So every day they're assigned a different park. They get to network with the kids as well. We bring back even alumni. And the alumni pours into them as well.
What is the criteria that the kid has to go through in order to be a part of the academy?
So every June or July, we haven't decided yet, but we open up applications, and basically they just have to apply online. There are 2 or 3 short answers, and then maybe two or three essays they have to complete. The applications usually will stay open from July to October. And then we decide on the winners probably around December. We usually announce our 100 Dreamers in January on Good Morning America. We usually do. So we're hoping that stays consistent. And then they get to bring a parent or chaperone with them to the program. So this year it is March 26th to the 30th, and we're excited. We're excited that of the talent that's coming. We can't say who it is, but we're excited of all the industry leaders that are helping, and even cast members. We have people that were Dreamers, 2014 or 2009, and they now even work for the company. So it is full circle moment.
I'm going to tell our the head of PR for Cafe Mocha, because I know she wants to get her babies in there. This is so inspiring, because a lot of urban communities, look for summer camps. To me, this Disney allowing these 100 of kids to come inside and to be taught by some of the best, and to have that one-on-one experience with someone who's professional, to get that magical moment within this, because we feel it.
And there were sessions like with Damon John. He was talking about entrepreneurship, and Hurricane one year, she signed guitars for the students interested in music.
I do How to Get A's in English through hip hop with Yo-Yo. Yeah, my 13th year.
I'm still here as a little team right there.
How to write paragraphs.
But they can, and then how would they apply? So they go to DisneyDreamersAcademy.com, and it'll give them highlights on like when the application's open, or just come back to, for more information. But it's DisneyDreamersAcademy.com.
Now, what are some opportunities that once they're out of the academy, what are some opportunities? I know you have an ambassador that went through the program.
Yeah, so we have an ambassador. It just depends on what areas they would want to explore. We have college programs. We have...
they can go through college with Disney?
Well, a college program.
Okay.
But once they're in school, there's other projects, because there's different departments now. So you have Disney on the Yard, which they go to HBCUs, and they connect with students.
Awesome.
And there's actual crew recruiters that go to the schools too.
Come on, Disney.
There's a lot of different programs that, So we're trying now to kind of connect all the dots. But yeah, there are definitely different programs that can help the kids along the way.
I love it.
Listen, Disney's going to make sure that you are represented and that you are feeling the full culture and the vibe. Now, real quick, these programs that happen, I'm trying to kind of jump back a little bit.
Okay.
The programs that happen with We Came to Play, is those things only happen on February, or is it all the way through?
No, so We Came to Play, it's annually.
Okay.
The program that's in February is Celebrate Soulfully.
There we go.
And that's all about celebrating Black heritage and culture, and that's through music, art, as I mentioned before, even merchandise, because we have Tiana's Bayou has a whole line of merchandise. But that takes place across Walt Disney World Resort. So for instance, at Disney Springs, we have the Art Walk, which a lot of people don't know about because of where it's kind of positioned. But we usually have Black artists do live paintings. So they paint like a live mural on that wall. And we have Brandon Hill this past year. So his art is still up there. We have Food Cooking with Soul. It's an evergreen website that has like Tiana's famous beignets. We have shrimp and grits. So just kind of highlighting the areas where you can purchase those items. And then, we just have, again, the character encounters during the month. Going to Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. You have the Tam Tam drummers from Harambe. You have Festival Light. So you have all those experiences. Those live on kind of evergreen. But during that month, we even would highlight Disney on Broadway. We have certain artists that come to perform. You know, there's other little knickknacks that we do to highlight and celebrate the culture.
Okay, I'm highly impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, because when you think
if you don't know, you don't know, right?
When you think about Walt Disney World, no one can imagine a world so huge. I mean, and when you talk about thinking about the creative side, to imagine all of these things, to want everyone to be happy, really is a magical moment. Yeah. We should sprinkle what on it?
Pixie dust.
We should sprinkle some pixie dust.
Yes, that is the word of the day. If only you knew, love. If only you knew.
We should sprinkle some pixie dust. Listen, Jamila, is there anything else we should know about? Because we don't know. And it's such a pleasure that Disney invites Cafe Mocha out so that we can enjoy and experience it, because I've learned so much in the 2 days that I've been here.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to bringing back my family.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to planning, going on the app and hooking up, you know, my planning and speaking to someone and trying to find the best experience for my family. Because before I'm just thinking, oh, Disneyland, Walt Disney, Hollywood.
Right.
Had no idea.
Right. And I think sometimes people they might get confused if you don't know. So they say Disneyland, but that's over in California. Walt Disney World. And then they say Walt Disney World, but you don't know, like, there are 4 theme parks. Then we have Disney Springs, and then we also have the resort. So that's all part of Walt Disney World Resort.
If they come into play, which resort would you refer?
I mean, any of our resorts, I would say.
To get the full experience.
I would say Contemporary, because that's close to Magic Kingdom. That's like kind of a walk to Magic Kingdom theme park. But then I would also say Coronado Springs. You know, there is Port Orleans, if you want that New Orleans flair. There's Boardwalk Resort, you know, that actually has like a boardwalk setup. It's so fun and inviting. Like, you would think I'm from New York, so you would think it's Coney Island. You know,
wow, we have to take a trip.
So there are so many. There's a Riviera. There are so many resorts that I am still learning about, because I'm like, wait, we have that. You know, so I'm amazed. But in terms of like playing, there's something for everyone. It's just depending on what you're looking for.
Yeah.
You know, like my sister and brother-in-law was here with me not too long ago, and I took them to Disney's Hollywood Studios, and we kind of walked around. We did Star Wars Rise of Resistance and the Galaxy Edge area, and then they said, okay, well, I'm done. I want to go to Disney Springs. And we had Chef Art Smith's Homecoming. We had that restaurant. I took them to a nice little margarita bar. You know, so it's shopping.
Yes.
There's a lot.
There's
really a lot to do. There's a lot to do.
Well, Jamila, thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
So much for giving us the experience. Our listeners, I know Walt Disney World has to be something on your list. It is definitely a place you want to come visit. They have surveyed. They've made it for not just the others, but for us as well.
It's for both sides of the hand.
Right. It's for
both sides of the hand. That's how it works.
Give me 5 on the black hand side. And we love it. And we love it. To be included is amazing. Yes. Thank you so much for sharing your information with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
If they want to find more information out about the specific areas, where should they look?
So I would say for Came to Play specifically, because that's going to give you overarching, I would say it's disneyworld.com/came to play. And then again, for Disney Dreamers Academy, is disneydreamersacademy.com. For Celebrate Soulfully, in case you want to know, you can be prepared for next February, it's disneyworld.com/celebrate soulfully.
All right. Thank you so much. You enjoy your day. We're gonna go be magical.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's Yo-Yo broadcasting from Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Starting March 31st, we're giving you a chance to win a summer of fun vacation at Disney World Resort, the most magical place on earth.
We're at Cafe Mocha Radio. Socially savvy on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Serving up more Cafe Mocha on the way.
I can say to my new Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, hey, find a keto-friendly restaurant nearby and text it to Beth and Steve. And it does, without me lifting a finger. So I can get in more squats anywhere I can. 1, 2, 3.
Will that be cash or credit?
Credit. 4.
Galaxy S25 Ultra, the AI companion that does the heavy lifting so you can do you. Get yours at Samsung.com. Compatible with select apps. Requires Google Gemini account. Results may vary based on input. Check responses for accuracy.
Standing in solidarity from a woman's perspective. It's Cafe Mocha.
Cafe Mocha celebrating our 15th anniversary. Where else? At Disney World, Yo-Yo and her friend Ebony are taking a tour of the animal kingdom with Vanessa de la Vina.
This is my first time ever. Didn't even know it existed.
Oh my goodness.
So here I am. We get dropped off at the lodge. We've made a reservation. We're waiting for the table. And I said, oh, well, let's just take a walk. And I see giraffes.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait. Is that a giraffe?
It would throw you off.
I'm like, is it real?
Isn't that amazing?
And then it's
right outside the
walking,
window.
and then there's zebras.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wait. I mean, like a kid. Instantly put me in a kid moment. To smell that curry. Then I started looking at the buildings a little different. I'm like, oh, I started really noticing the detail. Well together, put together.
I'm so excited for you. That first experience feeling, there's nothing like it. You get to just take it all in, to your point, the details, the immersiveness from the Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge where you all are staying to the theme park. Then there's even more to do there, right? You get to walk around the attractions. If you haven't, you have to check out Pandora, the World of Avatar. You have Flight of Passage, which is one of my favorite attractions here at Walt Disney World. It is this amazing immersive experience. You're going to feel like you're in the movie, in the Avatar movies.
That is so
and
weird
you're
to me.
riding on a banshee. You're getting to experience this whole new world, and it's just beautiful.
Do we attach our hair to it as well?
No, not for this one. Maybe the next one.
But I love
But you can feel it like breathing. It is really cool.
It's cool to me how y'all are able to take things like Avatar, Toy Story, Star Wars, and bring it to life. Bring it into reality. How do you do that? How do you bring stories and narratives to life?
That's what it's all about here at Disney. It's about storytelling. And our Walt Disney Imagineers put so much research and so much thought into everything that they create here at our theme parks. That's what makes them so magical. It's bringing those stories to real life.
And then also being able to give them that nostalgic feeling, because it's not just about the kid that is of today, but the kid in heart that the adults that have grown up with it, you know, keeping that magic alive.
You have permission here to embrace your inner child and just enjoy to the fullest, right? No one here is going to judge you for having a fantastic time meeting Mickey Mouse or whichever character is your favorite. I love meeting the princesses over at Epcot.
Yeah.
You know, they're just so cool. And it's one of those things. You can just embrace it.
Now, are there characters on the Kingdom side?
There are characters at Disney's Animal Kingdom, so you can meet a few characters from Up if you've seen that movie.
Yes,
Kevin, she's just such a cool
so they're just walking around.
Bird walking around, yeah.
So Kevin is a girl. I forgot about that. Kevin is a girl. That's funny.
She is.
Yeah.
You've got Russell and Doug. Of course, Mickey and Minnie are in the park as well, so you can meet Moana. There's all kinds of characters all over the park.
What's one thing I should not leave here without doing?
I think take a look around. Each of the parks has so many details in it. You know, it's in the buildings, it's in the ground, it's in, you know, all the shops that you get to experience. So there's just something for everyone, and I'm really excited to see what you take away from your experience here at Walt Disney World, because everybody has their own favorites, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to see what smell I take away now.
Well, I'm looking for new ears. I'm like,
there's plenty of ears.
I've become an ear collector, so
Lord.
Yeah, I get them from everywhere. I bring them back. I want to have the flyest ears.
I love that. There's always something new. There's so many different styles of ears, so I'm sure you can find one to coordinate with your outfit.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It's Cafe Mocha, Mocha on the go. It's your girl, Yo-Yo. And sitting beside me in this magical room is my homegirl, Ebony, who is...
Yes, I'm Ebony from Nashville, Tennessee with Cafe Mocha to go.
To go. So listen, wait, I've heard about you, but I really never really got a chance to meet you. But how about me meeting you here at Disney, falling in love with you?
Oh my gosh.
Sitting next to you, interviewing all of these people, and realizing that you really are a Disney head.
Listen, I love Disney.
A Disney-naire, like I called it earlier.
Listen, we have done these interviews, guys, and it has been so much fun. She has came up with a new term called a Disney-aire, and we need that on a shirt.
I know.
Trademark, and of course, make sure you get the papers.
Well, particularly because this place is so magical, I am having the time of my life. I never have been someplace where I feel like I'm at work, there is work to do, yet I feel so relaxed.
Very much so. You feel so, just the experience, the
I feel
resort,
like I'm in Africa.
the love. You do, definitely.
You see me?
Every part of it is just
African
amazing.
Ears on?
You know what? I see Lion King in you. Okay, I love that. And you have a collection, right?
I do have a collection. Every year, Disney gives us some merchandise. And I think this is probably my third Disney ears that I've gotten. I've gotten one from the cruise, and now I have my cap and I have my ears from
Oh, you
now.
have a whole collection now.
What about you? Are you a Disney collector?
So this is actually my fourth time at Disney, but last time I was here was about 10 years ago.
Okay.
When I was a teenager, and I did not collect a lot of different things, but now I'm starting my collection because it's so much going on at Disney that you have to stay and want to keep that memory with you wherever you go.
Now, what have you done since you...
I've been on the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, which was so much fun. Haunted Mansion. I love anything with like ghouls and darkness, whatever. So
Did you stand in a long line?
No, that was the cool thing. You have that lightning pass, able to zip through that line.
Wait, where's the lightning pass?
The lightning pass is on your mobile app, on the My Disney Experience app.
Mine's not working.
And your magic wand is not working. So the magic, it's like I think it's called a magic wand or a magic watch, but that one right there also, you just scan that. It's attached to your watch, and you're able to go through the line real quick, which I love that.
Okay, so listen, you'll show me how to do that later.
I will.
Right now, I can get in my room and I can get inside the park.
You can, yeah. You
but
just take
the fast
same
line.
thing.
I tried twice.
Oh, and it didn't work for you. Oh no.
Maybe I have to go on the app and do something different. But listen, I am having the time of my life. My fiance and I are enjoying ourselves. I finally got a chance to hang out at the park. We were going to go to the castle and decided to go to the Animal Kingdom. We did the safari.
Oh wow!
We saw the apes. And I mean, just a whole list of things. We did go to Pandora. Got on the Avatar. Water. Oh my God! It was just beautiful. I mean, the whole experience. Just to be able to experience it. I wasn't going to get on the ride. An hour in, I said, "Okay, come on, let's just." Lady, we too far in to turn back now.
At some point, you get to that point.
So we did. We made it in.
Yeah.
And so make sure you join our social media platform so that you can get updated with all of the great things that are going on. And you get to meet Ebony.
Hey.
And she has yo-yos back.
I do. I definitely do. Listen,
and
run
that's
up.
for sure. Don't try to play me out.
Don't try to play me out.
We are having a magical time. It's Cafe Mocha, your girl Yo-Yo, along with Ebony. We are at Walt Disney World Resort vacation planning. And before us, we have...
My name is Brent. I'm with PlanDisney.com.
Well, welcome to Cafe Mocha.
Thank you very much.
Tell us about the vacation planning tips.
Absolutely. So one of the things that I like to talk to everybody about is just all the different opportunities and options that you have when planning a Disney vacation. I always like to direct people to the main Walt Disney World website. There's a vacation planning tool, and it's going to walk you through choosing your resort, the ticket type that you want, whether or not you want to participate in one of the dining plans. And then after that, you're just free to choose whatever you want. And in addition to that, you have something like PlanDisney.com, which I'm a part of. We are not cast members. We are just normal guests, but we have a lot of tips and tricks that we like to share with people. So if you ever get stuck or want a recommendation, you submit us a question and we'll send you a personalized response. Just another tool in your pocket to help plan the perfect vacation.
Can you talk about the mobile feature though? I love how everything is accessible on my phone and I can just kind of do everything.
Yeah, absolutely. So My Disney Experience app, you can download on your phone. You can use it to access the parks. You can use it for payment. You can use Genie to plan your day out by just kind of selecting what you might be interested in, and it will give you recommendations on how to tackle your itinerary within the park. So you don't really have to put too much thought into it. Let the app do the work for you.
That's amazing. Thank you.
He has it all right here. Vacation planning tips.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us.
That's Yo-Yo broadcasting from Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Starting March 31st, we're giving you a chance to win a summer of fun vacation at Disney World Resort, the most magical place on earth.
Here's your dose of espresso. Strong, hot news now.
This is the Espresso. Angie Stone's homegoing was star-studded, but some of the most touching moments came from the people who knew her best, like her daughter Diamond.
Y'all don't know how hard it was to be in the hospital, arguing with nurses, fussing at her, and having to manage it all. But I did the best I could, Ma. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. I'ma miss arguing with her, because she could argue real good.
You might want to start tuning into Roland Martin Unfiltered, because did you know this?
The federal government no longer explicitly prohibits contractors from having segregated restaurants, waiting rooms, and drinking fountains.
And Wendy Williams was on The View last week.
I want to get out of Guardian. It's been over 3 years. It's time for my money and my life to get back to status quo.
That's the Espresso.
This is Cafe Mocha. Radio from a woman's perspective.
It's Cafe Mocha. I am your girl Yo-Yo here with Ebony, and we are at Walt Disney Resort. We are speaking with
Alex,
tell us what's your role here at Disney.
Yes, so I am a public relations manager.
Okay.
And I specifically am in charge of Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios. And this Friday turns my 3rd-year anniversary in the company.
Oh, well, congratulations. How does it feel 3 years in the company?
It's insane. I mean, I feel like it's been a long time, but at the same time, like it just flew by.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of both. It's a little surreal.
But every year is magical, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, what is the one thing in your job that you love the most?
Ooh, I would say every time we get to create moments for media and seeing their genuine reactions, especially those that say, oh, I'm not a Disney adult, or yeah, this is more for my family, and then they leave. And they're like, I can't wait to come back. That was amazing. I'm like, exactly. Trust the process. We know what we're doing.
It definitely is a process. Just come and being invited to enjoy all of the magical moments. So part of this magic are the resorts.
Correct.
Please, I mean, who would have ever thought that Disney would have such wonderful resorts and so many? Tell us about them.
Yeah, so basically in property, there's no stone left unturned. And when it comes to the resorts, we want to ensure that the magic that you're feeling in our parks just continue with you throughout your entire vacation. And I think you've experienced that. You're staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge, right?
Yes, we are, yeah.
How insane is it to wake up in the morning and seeing giraffes and zebras from your balcony?
When I tell you, my mom, she woke up, she said, I saw a flamingo. I thought that she was on some kind of situation, that medication was needed, but no, it's literally, you're seeing animals.
Yes.
But it's not just that, it's the decor.
Yeah.
It's everything that embodies.
The music,
yeah.
the restaurants. We just make sure that we immerse you. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, how do you do that, though? How do you take all that and make it into an experience?
It's part of the magic.
Yeah.
A magician can't reveal their secrets.
Okay.
But yeah, we definitely want to make sure that for everyone that's visiting, they have the opportunity to have some fun at the resort. So my tip is always to include an additional day just to enjoy the resorts. There's restaurants, there's movies under the stars, pools, there's different activities that the family can take part of, bars. There's just so much to do at the resort that it's just, you can't do it all in one visit.
When they say Walt Disney World, it is literally that. I mean, really.
You walk that little archway gate.
I don't even think I hear kids crying.
And if you do, you're like, what? Why?
Why are you crying?
I don't think I've even heard a kid cry since I've been here. I mean, everyone, it just, the pixie dust, it just gets on everyone. Yeah. What do you call it? The Disney
adult?
You just become a Disney adult. Is there a word for us?
Yeah, that's the word.
That's the word, Disney adult, not a Disney air.
Disney air. That's
but I like it.
I want that one. I love it.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by Cafe Mocha and giving our listeners the 411 on all of the resorts. We enjoyed our conversation.
Me too.
Enjoy your day. Make it magical.
Me too.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
We're celebrating 15 years of love and soul and all things magical. We want to share some of that with you as a way to say thank you. That's why we're giving you the chance to win a summer of fun vacation at Walt Disney World Resort. Starting March 31st, register at cafemocharadio.com.
Want a little more of our flavor? Stay right there. It's Cafe Mocha.
It's Cafe Mocha, your girl Yo-Yo here with Ebony, and we are at Disney World sitting with...
Hi, I'm Chef Savage. I'm one of the chefs over at Connections Eatery in Epcot.
And I'm Chef Sierra. I'm a sous chef over at Epcot Royal Banquet Hall.
Dining is a very important experience. Of course, people think about the rides, but it's also the food that matters too, right?
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
And y'all put season in every type of food that you eat.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Tell me why it's so important to have all the different nutrition items, all the healthy items, the fun items. Why is it so important to have a very expanded upon menu for this food?
So the magic word is options. So we have to make sure we have something for every taste, everybody. So at Epcot, we have 11 countries that are going to give you those cultural experiences. We're also going to have 4 different festivals throughout the year that boast more than 100 food and beverage items per festival. So there's going to be something nutritious for some and something that where calories are not going to have to count because you're on vacation. So there's a little something for everybody.
Okay. Now, I want to also say how much I love you guys because I'm vegan and I have been fighting about this for a long time. I'm difficult because I cannot find anywhere to eat, but it seems like y'all provide options no matter where we go. Epcot has some vegan options too, right?
Yes, we have a lot of plant-based options, which if you actually go on the Disney Parks blog, on the foodie guide, you can see a lot of the options that we have that cater to all tastes.
Okay. Now, do y'all have all these food that you cook? Do you have a particular dish that you love the most that you cook? Oh, Lord.
Oh, man. Like we said, options is the magic word, so there's so many. But right now we're celebrating Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival. So one of my favorites during this festival, which will be available until June 2nd, is the chicken and waffles over at Honey Bistro. So our culinary team has created a jalapeno bacon waffle served with a crispy chicken, hot honey, and hot honey butter. And it's something that you just can't miss.
Oh, my goodness.
For sure, yes.
Sounds so delicious.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, my goodness. I'm going over today to experience it for myself.
Enjoy yourself.
Yes.
I am going over right after we finish interviewing. I know. I'm excited for myself. Before us, we have this dessert that they brought us.
Right.
I mean, it looks like I've seen this before. I'm not exactly sure.
Actually, I've been doing my research. There's only a couple places on the planet that you can actually get it. So this is our Baumkuchen, our seasonal Baumkuchen. It is German-inspired. Baum meaning tree, Kuchen meaning cake. And so the layers in the cake resemble the rings of a tree. And if you come over to the Connections Eatery in Epcot, you can actually watch them prepare it on stage.
So you're like the Gordon Ramsay around here. Is that what's going on? That's what happened.
Listen.
I know my name is Savage, but I don't know if I'm quite that savage.
And it's beautiful. So what it tastes, I guess we should.
Please,
now,
we got one for everybody. Yes. Please, enjoy.
Okay. You're a little vegan.
I'm
you're
vegan, so unfortunately I can't.
Okay, you're a little vegan. I'm just going to. Soft, light, and delicious. All right, we want to thank you guys for joining us. We look forward to coming over and enjoying all of the 11 countries, 21 ovens, all of the culinary, all of the good stuff. We look forward to. Thank you so much for stopping by Cafe Mocha.
Thank you.
And letting our listeners know.
If you leave hungry, you're doing it wrong.
If you leave hungry, you're doing it wrong. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks, y'all.
Cafe Mocha celebrating 15 years of love, soul, and all things magical. And we want to share some of that with you, just to say thank you for being a part of this incredible journey. We're giving you a chance to win a summer of fun vacation at Walt Disney World Resort, the most magical place on earth. Starting March 31st, you can register at cafemocharadio.com. Until next time, you can find us on all platforms at Cafe Mocha Radio. Cafe Mocha is a production of Miles Ahead Broadcasting in partnership with Super Radio. Executive producer Sheila Eldridge. For comments, booking, or more information, visit cafemocharadio.com.